Alright, back with another video here. And we're gonna play a little game tonight, and here's how it goes. You own a piece of property. It's been in your family for years. And when I say it's been in your family for years, we're talking generations. Generations of people in your family have lived on this land. There's an old tree on this land. In fact, this tree is of significance because your great grandfather proposed to your great grandmother by this tree. There is a gazebo on this property. The gazebo is important because for well over 100 years, members of your family have been married on this gazebo. In this gazebo. So there you go. You got a tree. It's well over 100 years old. You got a gazebo. It's about 300 years old. We'll say you had the property 300 years. You're sitting there and you're reading a book. Maybe on your Kindle. Maybe you're reading an actual book. Anyways, you're enjoying a book and you hear a noise outside. You don't think nothing of it. Then the noise gets louder. You go out to investigate. And you all of a sudden you see that tree fall to the ground. And by that tree is a lot of equipment. A lot of people in suits. A lot of people looking like construction workers. You run over there. You're mad. You're angry. You're in shock. This tree, your great-grandfather's tree, is no more. Finally, you reach somebody. You ask them, what are you doing here? What are you doing on my property? This is my tree. What are you doing on this property? He hands you a piece of paper. Eminent domain. This land is needed. Points out to your gazebo. Once been in your family for years. Several generations have been married on. You're told either move it or they're going to tear it down. Why? Eminent domain. So you ask, why? Why is this being torn down? Why are you declaring eminent domain? Well, you see, we're building the border wall here. This property, we're taking it over. It's ours now. You either move that gazebo or we're going to tear it down. And you plead. You're like, generations have been married there. You plead. Falls on deaf ears. He doesn't care. Government's coming to take your land. Let's repeat that. Seems mildly important. Government is coming to take your land. No compensation, no nothing. They want their border wall. Their border wall runs through your property. They're not asking you for your property. They're not offering you compensation for your property. They are just coming in and they are taking it. And that's what's going to happen to a lot of people along the border. So you can sit there and you can plead, build that wall, build that wall. You can say, we need that wall for immigration purposes. But the fact of the matter is, when the story is done, there's going to be people that are going to be losing property. There's already been stories about the butterfly sanctuary that's going to lose property. Why? Because of the border wall. There have been stories about cemeteries, Indian burial grounds, that are going to have to be uprooted. Why? The border wall. You see, you can be for immigration reform and you can plead for this wall all you want, but the fact of the matter is, at the end of the day, there's going to be people that are going to be losing property. There's going to be people that are going to have their property stolen from them. Eminent domain. Now let me ask you something. You're sitting there and you're watching this video. And all of a sudden you see a bunch of wrecking balls and you see a bunch of construction vehicles come down your street and you're seeing house after house being demolished. You go out and you're told, eminent domain, we need this property. Get your gear, go. Find another place to live. That is the battle. That is a story about the border wall. It's not being reported enough on. Civil rights, constitutional rights, those are all valid stories. But the one that's underreported, that's very underreported, is about the people that are losing their homes, about the cemeteries, about the butterfly sanctuary. They're all being torn down over eminent domain. So when you rest your head on your pillow tonight, and you think about all those times you said, build the wall, and you've chanted it over and over, and you said, build the wall, ask yourself, did you ever give a single thought that this wall is going to uproot the lives of your fellow Americans? You're going to put your fellow Americans in this situation over your wall. Try that as a sleeping pill. Try the fact that you're sanctioning people having their property stolen from them as your sleeping pill tonight. That's all I've got. See you next time.